is an invasion going on here in South Florida, from Miami Beach to Davie and kind of everywhere in between. Have you seen those curly lizards that are taking over everywhere?
It turns out these curly-tailed lizards were originally brought to Florida to help control the insect infestation in the sugarcane fields up in Palm Beach. Now they're everywhere. Miami's Ron Magill tells us everything we need to know about these creatures.
We're spending a lot of time at home. I've noticed they are not abiding by the quarantine rules. They're everywhere.
Being homebound, kind of being tied to their house, or fortunately spending a little more time noticing the environment around them. And we're starting to notice a lot of this wildlife, and some of it seems very unfamiliar.
Usually lizards, when they hear or see people walk by, they kind of quickly skirt away. No, these guys, totally cool, just chilling.
They're very bold. They are, they're voracious feeders. They feed on a variety of insects, bugs, and other small lizards. They tend to like to stay on the seawalls or on concrete sidewalks or on concrete dividers because they generate heat from the rock. They're not native to Florida. They were introduced here from the Bahamas and northern Cuba, the Caymans. This is a fairly large lizard. It can get to be 8 to 10 inches long when you take that tail. If you were to uncurl that tail, it gets pretty darn long. If you see these things in your yard or your neighborhood, you'll see much less numbers of the smaller, more common lizards that we have here, but they don't present a danger to us as humans. Florida is a petri dish for all of these exotic animals. We're learning something new every day when we see how they live here.
Besides giving us major heebie-jeebies every time we walk outside and they kind of run around or just kind of stare at you, is there any threat to people?
No, they really aren't going to do anything from you. Whenever given the opportunity, they're going to run away from you. There's no such thing as an attack curly lizard. We're going to come after you.
And I'm going to choose my words very carefully here. I don't want to say get rid of them, but is there a nice, humane way to deter them from hanging around my house?
Short of having a lot of good wading birds like herons and egrets and owls and, maybe foxes and possums if they could catch them, but possums aren't going to do that.
Okay, I'll just add it to the list of pets at this house. Ron Magill, always a pleasure to chat. Thanks so much.
Stay safe and healthy, Jen. Take care.
And then I'm going to add an owl as a pet in my house to try to keep these things away. Oh, I just can't take it, Joe.